France Vogue planner believer Louboutin has been making his renowned red-soled shoes for more than rather than a block of age. With the determining day, while he achieved for an AIDS, China, scarlet, fingernail polish to add a finish prosper to his Ponce top heels, he has fought to defend his sign styling. The newest growth in how fight comes of the Europe trial of judiciary, ECJ. Elder judges include been debating if his trademark in Belgium, the Netherlands and Luxembourg, the Benelux countries, holds water supply. The instance goes behind to 2012 while the Holland shoes retail dealer Van Haren driven out its 5 prospect by Halle Fruit Link. It turned on top-heeled shoes in red soles. Believer Louboutin put his leg downward, proverb it infringed his mark's Benelux trademark. The area trial in The Hague coordinated and given a interim restraining order versus Van Haren. The Holland business, possessing been orderly to halt making its dark and dark blue shoes in red soles, appealed versus how judgment, and in 2014 the instance was called to the ECJ for purification. Van Haren argues the trademark is valid since EU law does not enable trademarks how comprise exclusively of same form how give significant importance to the consumer goods. Louboutin's mark relating same color red, Pantone 181663 TP, attached to the single of a shoes. Which has been at question is if or not form includes color. If it does, the mark can be controlled valid. On environment, ICH's lawyer General Maciej Spunner gave his type how it did. He added how any judgment on the trademark's reasonableness should not get in expense the attraction of the consumer goods flow of the repute of the mark or its owner. It is not the end of the history, though it is a strike to Louboutin's instance. The trial yet has to go to a final judgment, that may or may not pursue Mr. Spunner's view. Believer Louboutin has told same brilliant red color of the soles has no feature some rather than to identification to the social how they are pit. He is not the at first mark lead to cry dark blue assassination following since their sign colors were in risk of creature assigned by who else. In 2016 the UK top trial upheld an over judgment how Cadbury's trademark for its crimson packing was valid. It was following Nestle appealed versus a governing how comrade competitive environment to the UK chocolate bar manufacturer could not use Pantone 2865C. The trademark coded the use of the color attached to the entire apparent shallow, or creature the prevailing color attached to the entire apparent shallow, of the packing of the consumer goods. The courts were lucky so far as same entire apparent shallow was worried, but found same prevailing color to be too obscure. It thus rendered the entire trademark unfit. The owners of EasyJet became trapped up in a chromatic complication while they announced plans to come the portable telephone marketplace in 2004. It is maybe not remarkable how opposition to Easy Mobile sale plans came of Orange. The telecoms gigantic declared the presence of 2 portable companies on the marketplace both of sport Mandarin would be disconcerting. In 2014, BP lose a struggle to trademark the use of the color verdant on gasoline forecourts in Australia. It unsuccessful to persuade the intelligent characteristic guard dog how the company was inextricably related in the reason of the ordinary car owner in a special tint of verdant, Pantone 348C, if you must aware. Examples of the joint state maybe offer the top experience how you can, more than or less than, own a color. The jewelry articles mark Tiffany and supply business UPS include both of provided top levels of protect for their selected color, Robin's Egg Dark Blue and Pullman Tan, accordingly. It is cost noted how believer Louboutin holds a actual trademark for scarlet soled shoes in the US, stipulated the otherwise of the shoes is not as well scarlet. However, how has not been quite to defend him in the Europe courts. As length as down there is the change among jurisdictions, color trademarking is potential to stay a gray region.